Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is T and I love all things skin and beauty. And today we have another get ready with me. This time I'm gonna use some of my try and true. I got some goodies from Nars. One of them is a palette that recently came out. I had to get it. So if you want to stick around and see how I love the new Nars goodies that I got and what are my try and true, especially products that are fungal acne safe, then please keep on watching. One of my try and true is my Lancome La Base Pro Primer. This is great for fungal acne safe primers. It is definitely a community favorite of ours. It's silicone-y, but it's a simple formulation, and simple is better in the fungal acne community. So I've been using this. I think this is my third or fourth bottle. They always have it on sale at Ulta, so it's pretty much kind of affordable. You can get it on sale, but this is one of my try and true primers. Sometimes I like to put it on a brush and spread it like that. And I am a two-sided brush type of person sometimes for this, because I sometimes be in a rush. Like, I'm not really much of a person that sets time for themselves to do what needs to be done. So I'm mostly rushing. So this primer is definitely great for spreadability as well. And you don't really have to wait for it to set down. But I'm probably going to go in with my eye primer next. And we're going to play with that new Nars palette that I got. I used to really collect a lot of Nars eyeshadow palettes, but then some of the color stories were kind of just, I don't know, I wasn't really into them. But I got the bronze palette that has eyeshadows to it as well, so we're going to try that out today. Just something nice and simple. I also don't really do my base, especially if I'm using eyeshadow palettes that I haven't used before, or if I know that this eyeshadow palette from a particular brand has a lot of fallout, which most Nars shimmers do, so I don't want to like mess up my base. So we're gonna do the eyes first and then do the rest of the base. So I normally go in with my MAC pot, but I got this eyeshadow primer from NYX that I want to try out too. So I checked the ingredients and it's supposed to be fungal acne safe. I'm praying that I don't get a reaction. But I think I should be fine, honestly. I'm going to take a little Sigma brush to spread it out. And then we can move on with the eyeshadow look. But that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing next. Is maybe I should look into fungal acne safe eye primers. Let me know if any of you found some. Like, it's so hard to find like fungal acne safe products. Oh, this is good. It's kind of tacky, but I think this is great to hold the mattes in. I'll be curious if the mattes spread or like blend well. but okay. Make sure I get the creases. Okay, this is pretty good. All right, I like the tackiness so far, and let me grab the palette and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the palette that I was talking about. Is the Laguna Ultimate Face Palette 2. I got it in the deep shade, obviously. And we're just gonna see. Now, one thing that I don't like about the Nars packaging is that it's so hard to open. There we go. All right, so this is what we are working with here, as you can see. And so you have your I guess that's like a face powder, then your matte bronzer, then your highlighter, and then you have your eyeshadows at the top. So we're gonna do the eyeshadows first, and I'm liking the pink shade right on top of where like the highlighter is at. Like that shade looks really nice, and this shade too. So we'll see. Let's see what look we could come up with. I'm gonna put the matte on the other side. I just wanted to test out the matte color, but this is really great. It's very pigmented. It blends really, really well. Whew, I had to get me some drink. I had a coughing fit. I don't know why. I do not know why. Why is my sister calling me? Oh, let me get this over done with. And now I have my cat Oreo in the litter box meowing. Does anyone have pets or like cats? Is it a thing? They're just happy to just have a clean litter box. Cause like every single time Oreo has to always go in the litter box when it's like fresh. It's like she's checking to make sure that I did my job right. Like I don't know. But yeah, so far I am liking how the matte is. Now obviously it's Nars, so Nars is it's gonna give you good quality. I haven't had like a bad Nars palette. Now I've had a bad face palette. I did not like the Star palette. I did not like that. I feel like you had to really dig into the pans to get the color and the pigmentation, at least that I wanted. And it was like as if it was hard panned. So I've been stepping away from them, but I am hoping to get back into NARS products real soon, because they're coming out with like new collections like this one. But yeah, so far I am liking this. Now what I can do is I can either go in with the bronze shade to deepen up the crease right here, or what I can do is I can build this in a little bit more, or go in with this color here. So obviously I have to go with like the regular bronze color because I like depth in my eye looks. So I'm gonna just take some of that. One thing for sure is that I think this is a great palette to travel with, especially when I'm going to like my sister's place, sometimes I would just love to carry this like one thing to use, right? Like you have like your bronzers, you have like your highlighters, your eyeshadow palette, you have mattes that you can use to, obviously it's going to be more neutral, but you still have some colors here, more on the mauve tone, but it will be nice to just like, you know, take this with me when I'm traveling to my sister's place, and I don't have to worry about all of like my palettes or whatever I want to bring with me, whether or not if they're going to break or if I'm going to fit them. So I think this is really nice. So far the palette is also very sturdy. It's very luxe. It's very heavy. So yeah, I think this would be great for anyone that is traveling to take with. And I'm loving how this is blending in so well with the look. But yeah, I had a coughing fit. I was like, let me take a break, pause. Let me take a break and get me some iced coffee. So that's what I did. And meanwhile, I also have another video up. I'm not sure if it will be up already by the time you see this, because I'm fighting for my life trying to get the video edit, because it's another get ready with me, but using black owned brands. Most of them are black owned women brands, and it has been a struggle. Like, I've filmed it twice already because the first time I wasn't in frame, and so I had to refilm it again. And the eyeshadow palette that I used was Clarity Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna say that they're probably gonna be on the chopping block for me. Like, I still have so many palettes from them that are new that I purchased because I was like, let me give them another chance. But I'm not liking that their shimmers are breaking. I'm not liking that. Like most of all of the like eyeshadow palettes in the new formation, because they have smaller pans now and then square pans, and the old formulation or the old format for their eyeshadows was a bigger circle pan. I think it was 26 or 36 size, and they didn't give me that much trouble. Like, they can, like, the new format with the smaller pans, they could just sit there in my Alex drawers and just destroy themselves. Like, none of them survive. Like, none of the shimmers, especially the special shades, they just like crumbled out of the pan, and I didn't even touch it. So I don't know. You'll see in the video once I figure out how to edit it out, because there's certain things in the video, because I was pissed, because let me just say that one of the shimmers broke. Like, it was already puffing out of the shade, and I had a feeling. I didn't even touch it. I just closed the palette and opened it back up, and immediately, like, it was just no. Like, I tried to save some of it, but I don't like that I'm wasting money. So I posted the look already in my Instagram too. So you can go ahead and check out the look. And I don't know, I would just be cautious about it. Just be careful with their eyeshadows. Speaking of clarity, I really like their foil and glitter eyeshadow primer. It's similar to the NYX glitter primer. It's pretty sticky, has a good grip, but it's not as sticky as the NYX. So I feel like I can pretty much get away with it not sticking to my finger so much. That's one thing that's like also great about the NYX though, because like your shimmers are not going anywhere. Your glitters are not going anywhere. I should probably get one, because I've honestly had this for a while now. But yeah, that's what I'll probably do. I'm thinking about using, I really want to use the pink shimmer here, like this shimmer here. And then I'll probably go in with either one of these golden shades. I know one of them is, it's more of, I want to say a satin. This shade right here is it's more of a satin. It's not as textured as the other ones. It's much more smoother. So I think this is most likely a satin. So I'm gonna let this dry on my eyelids for a bit. But yeah, like I was saying, I was pretty pissed and upset that again I had to experience that happening, and this time like I was filming a video trying to give them another chance, but they're on the chopping block for me. I just never had that happen to me. But I have like all of the other palettes still that I recently got. So I'm still gonna do a video. It could be a like maybe it's a dud, a bad batch, or it just depends on what format they're trying to use. Hopefully they stick to one format, because the thing is that they have eyeshadow palettes that are a square pan, that are smaller circles, that are like it. Pick a format. Pick a format. Maybe they're testing out to see how their shimmers survive in certain formats. I don't know. All I know is that they came out with a new neutral eyeshadow palette, and yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not. I'm just gonna stick to the things that I have from them and do a video with a look to see how it lasts. And I'm just gonna update you guys as I go along with like this year, and just record or keep a record of like how they're surviving. I'll also probably do a video of the Clarity Cosmetics that I do own, like eyeshadow palettes, because their new form, like their newer format, it's I'm trying to get used to it, because like let me just say, their old format, when they had it in the big pans, even though the shimmers would come and like it'll be shipped and you'll open it, and sometimes like a shimmer will like, you know, be broken, you were able to put it back together and it'll stay, right? Like I have their old format, like their old eyeshadow palettes. I have Apocalypse, that's one of my favorite palettes from them. And I have the Croc palette. I have a bunch of them, let me just say. And it's just a new format that is like all of them, just the shimmers are just poof. So I don't know, but we're gonna go in with the shimmers from the Nars palette, if I can get it. If you have nails, you might need to have some tweezers with you by your side to open some of these palettes, because I had to use a tweezer to get open this time. I'm gonna go in with that pink shimmer. Oh my god. Already I am in love. I love their shimmers like this. It's so sparkly and shimmery. Oh my god. I'm so glad I got this palette. And like you might be like, it's just like a shimmer. I'm like, yeah, but it's the Nars shimmer. It's so blinding and pigmented. I love the ones that shift. I was hoping that this would be the one that shifts, but I don't really see a shift happening. But still, this is still amazing. And yes, I'm one of those that, you know, applies shimmers with their fingers, okay? I am that girl. I just feel like it's more pigmented that way. At least for me. And using a finger definitely melts the shimmers a little bit more and helps it blend in. Especially if you have like the glitter primer. But okay. I'm loving this. All right. Now I'm going to go in with the satin. I think it's the satin. I'm going to go in with that. It looks like it's a satin, but now I'm not sure because I think it's not. Oh, it's a little bit shiny. Not that much though. Yeah, it's pretty shiny, so maybe it is a satin. Yeah, maybe it is a satin. Right? Yeah. Now let me get a tiny brush just to blend it all together. Brush from Give Me Glow. Just to pat it in a little bit, like so. Yeah, this is definitely a satin. It's still shiny, like a satin, so that's what it is. It's nice and smooth. Very nice and smooth formula. Oh my god. And like, y'all probably like, this is the most simplest eyeshadow palette, but it's not even an eyeshadow palette, like it's a face palette, but still it's so versatile and it's definitely great for anyone who's traveling. Like this look, I'm liking this look. I'm really liking it. All right, let me put on my long comb. This is the Tint Idol Ultra Wear Care Glow. Is this one? And I'm hoping that one of these brushes are good to use because the video that I recorded that hopefully will be posted soon or already on my page, I was using the Clarity Cosmetics palette and it was all over my like brushes, like the shimmer that broke. So I'm hoping that I don't have any shimmers on my brush, but we'll see. I just really put my foundation on my hand and I pat it in to spread it out, and then I go back in. And it makes it less cakey, and then I can just add it in as I go. You could also use like a regular clear palette for stuff like this, but I just prefer to use my hands. But yeah, let me know if anyone else has the same issue with Clarity Cosmetics, because like I'm still gonna do the videos, I'm still gonna give them a chance, but I'm not gonna purchase anything until they figure out what they want to do with their formula. Like I wonder if they're not using enough to bind the powders and shimmers in to have it stay. Because when I say that the shimmers just like, you know, they just break and it's just sitting there, I literally mean that it goes back to powder. So I don't know. And I've had eyeshadow palettes for a very long time. And the first thing I thought was like, I've only had this palette for like a year. I've had other palettes way more that are still usable, that still work as if I brought them for the very first time longer than a year, which, you know, I mean, you do you, but I'm not going to waste a palette that is still good to use. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm like, what is going on? Like, is it because like it expired? Like, it can't be because they're vegan or because they're cruelty free. Because I have other cruelty free eyeshadow palettes and they're amazing, longer than the ones that like broke. So I'm just very confused. And if someone also has this issue, like, I'm just curious about like what format it was. Like, was it the square ones? I honestly think it was the fact that they're just tweaking the powders and the format of their eyeshadow palettes, and that's probably why they're not lasting. Is either they put too much or not enough for it to stick or for it to stay in the pan, or for it to even last. Because like, I don't know. I do not know. But what I do know is that this is one of my favorite Lancome foundations, that is Fungal Acne Safe. The Tint Idol, like regular one, and the black, like with the black cap, that's also Fungal Acne Safe. Even though they did like, I don't know if they formatted it, but I do know that they like changed the shades and everyone was like kind of upset. So I don't. Ooh, I hope you don't hear my stomach growling right now. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? Lancome is good. That's all I have to say. Is Lancome is amazing. I'm gonna go in with their concealer next. Just a little bit on the forehead. I don't really do too much with like my concealer. I don't go that crazy, you know, but I do like to at least give my base some dimension. I don't like my face to have a flat color because that does not look good. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with my LYS and just spritz this spray a little bit. I mean, this on this brush. I'm just hoping that there's no shimmers on here. But yeah, I tend to spritz my concealer down just because it lasts longer, at least for me. So I do it that way. But yeah, I'm probably gonna post another video soon or record another video after this. I got some new goodies from the Makeup by Mario sale that they had, which, like, I know that Sephora sale is happening, but there are brand sites that are actually doing sales at this moment. that are better than what Sephora is providing. Just so you know, like, I was able to get 25% off from Makeup by Maro. Like, hello? You mean more than the 20%? So, I just got some blushes. Really, I'm a blush fiend. Like, but I love blushes. You guys should see like my blush collection. It's just crazy. Okay, so now I'm pretty much done. As you can see, I'm gonna go in with my LYS real quick. Now the LYS is new for me. I hope y'all guys don't hear that beeping. I don't know what that car is doing, but we're just gonna go through it. But yeah, so it opens like this, like the LYS powder. But I just love their aesthetic. Like the aesthetic is just, it's just amazing. So creative. This is the shade that I'm using right now. It is Faithful. And I'm just going to use this powder. This brush here from Sonia G. Let me shake it up. Shake it up. I also feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I like the fact that it has a top. I know that it can be good because it's not so, I don't know, it's not so messy, but I don't know. I'm gonna put this in here like this. Yeah. Now I'm getting a lot more powder. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna start off with powder. And then we're gonna go in with the bronzer. I don't know what bronzer I should use. I think that came with a bronzer. The other palette I want to show that I got from Nars. I am liking this powder. Oh my god. Yo. LYS. I'm sorry, but this is amazing. This powder is absolutely amazing. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my god. Alright, let me go in. You know what? I'm gonna take the same powder and we're just gonna do this for the under eyes because why not? I should have gotten a different shade for the under eyes, but I didn't know if I was gonna like it. But this is absolutely amazing. Like, I'm so glad because like I wasn't gonna get the powder or any of the new products because I'm like, I need to be on a low buy. And then they had like a sale for GMA deals and steals, and I was like, the universe is telling me I need to try this out. Like, so I'm so glad I did. And also LIS is so affordable too anyways. Like, yes, this is absolutely stunning, this powder. It's absolutely stunning. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just glad I got this powder. All right, let's go in with the blush, bronzer, then blush, and lips, and we should be good after mascara and my brows. All right, this is the star of the show, one of the stars, okay? I had to get it. I had to get it. I had to get it, okay? This is the Hot Escape Cheek Palette number 4. I think that's number 4. It is the deep shade. This is what it looks like right here. So you pretty much have your bronzer, your highlight, your other highlight, and your blush. Yep. I'm sure that this is like more of a shimmery blush formula. And then this is the matte formula. I wonder if this is the new one because I haven't tried the new formula yet. But let's go in with the bronzer first. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. I'm using my Sonia G brush. Master Face. There we go, Master Face. Ooh, ooh! I think I put so much. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna pat it in like so. Bring it up and then pat the edge to blend it out. And then it should work. Okay. I was about to say. And then I could always go back in with my powder brush to blend it out some more. Like so. Okay. I was so worried. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm liking this. I am liking this. All right. Let me do my forehead. This is going to be one of my favorite face palettes to use, for sure. Especially from Nars. I said it. I said what I said. I said what I said. And I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be as pigmented for deeper skin tones, like deeper than mine. That's one thing that it's hard to find in a face palette, is just because it's deep doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fit all deeper tones. But it is a nice face palette. It's definitely giving sun-kissed for sure with this bronzer. Now, I'm gonna go in with another brush. And we're gonna go in with the blush shade. Okay. Okay, one thing that people don't warn you about is the fact that the Refer brushes, they shed. They shed. So, yeah. Which can be annoying, especially if you don't have pets that shed. Like, I'm cool with just picking it off my face or my brush because I have cats and they shed a lot. So they shed a lot, probably more than the Refer brushes for sure. I am loving this blush shade. Like, I am loving it. And it's pigmented. Okay. Okay. This is nice. I'm glad I bit the bullet and decided to get this. I know a lot of people were like, I don't know about this palette, this face palette, but I was so for it. I'm sorry, but oh my god. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go in, use the same brush and go in with this shade here. Just to, ooh, I'm having so much fun. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Y'all already sick of me. Probably already. This is the most easiest look I've ever done on camera. Like filming for YouTube, just saying. This was quick and easy, and it was able to blend in very well. Even though I did added a lot of bronzer, I was able to blend it out. This is good. All right, so off camera, I quickly did my lips. I used the Fenty Beauty lip liner in Traced Out. Very nice and creamy formulation. Also went in with the Juvia's Place liquid lipstick and Cultured. All right, now for brows, I went in with my Kosas Brow Pop Nano eyebrow pencil. And then for mascara, I used the Lancome Lash Idol in the gold packaging. This is in glossy black. And this is pretty much the final look. I'm gonna spritz my face real quick. Just a little bit to kind of like melt everything in. The Nars palette, the new face palette is amazing. It's definitely pigmented. I wouldn't say it's as pigmented as deeper skin tones, deeper than mine, but as you can see, just a good variety. I like the colors that they decided to choose for this palette. So this is amazing. The Nars face palette, the Laguna Ultimate face palette 2 and Deep is also great too. Let's see if I can tell you the shades in the first palette, the Hot Escape Cheek palette in number 4. We have Teased, Unrated, Total Eclipse, and Laguna 8. So if you use Laguna 8 as your bronzer, then this should be great for you. However, it is very easy to blend out or to build as well for deeper skin tones. Again, not sure if this will work for all deeper skin tones, but these are the shades here. Again, very amazing. The other shades in the Laguna face palette is Easy Living, Tan Lines, Summer Love, Sand Dollar. Those are the eyeshadow names. And then we have Laguna 6 and Laguna 8 as the bronzing shades. And then Weakener, which is the highlighting powder. But yeah, I really like the formula. It's very nice in looks. The eyeshadows are amazing. This is just very pigmented. And the beautiful, beautiful formula that they make, that Nars makes. Those were the newer ones that I recently tried out. That was in like my Nars haul. I also did have a recent LYS haul. I can say that this face powder, this loose face powder from LYS. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. This is amazing. It really mattifies the face. It just smooths it all in. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. It's just really perfection. I probably don't really need, I didn't probably need to go in with the LYS setting spray. I just love their setting spray so much too. And it's great for hydration and just melting everything all in and setting it in too. But yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. If anyone is looking to see any more videos that's Nars related, let me know. I do have some palettes that I can like try out. I know sometimes their releases are very limited. Like when they say limited edition, they mean limited edition. Same thing with Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury says it's limited edition, especially if it's like an eye shadow palette or a face palette. And if you really want to get it and you're sitting on it and you're thinking about it, you better get it because it's not going to be there for any longer. So with that being said, let me know how you like the video. Give this a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be alerted with any new uploads that I'll be uploading to the channel. And let me know how you feel about Clarity Cosmetics. Is it happening to just me or other people about like their shimmers just like breaking out of nowhere? Let me know about that. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Please love yourself, love your skin, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.